Hello, everyone. Hello, dear friends. We wholeheartedly welcome you all, esteemed delegates and friends, esteemed writers, to Panorama International Literature Festival 2024 Writers International Edition session. I'm Irene Doura Kavadia, and I extend to you a warm welcome from Athens, Greece, as Editor-in-Chief of Writers Edition. And today I am sure we're going to have a really special session. Of course, we all have met in Panorama International Literature Festival as one of the two signature programs of Writers' Capital Foundation, along with Panorama Arts, in which hundreds of writers from across the world get together, like yourselves, marking the beginning of yet another season of celebration of literature. And today, it's yet another celebration of literature. At this point, I have the pleasure to deliver to you all the best wishes and the warm welcome of Prith Nambiar, our honorable founder and president of the Writers' Capital Foundation and Panorama chairman, as well as the founder of Writers International Edition. So today we have as chief guest Dr. Ramakrishna Perugu, and I will give the dais to him to give his first speech. Hello, dear Dr. Ramakrishna. Dear chief guest, the dais to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone, and greetings from India. Today, I am very happy to see the galaxy of authors here who are very well associated with the pioneer publishers in the globe, Writers' Capital Foundation, and presenting their creative talents before the global readers. I can very well say, our esteemed chairperson and our dear beloved friend, Preet Padmanabhan Nambiar, a chairman of Panorama Literature Festival and president of Writers' Capital Foundation, who is doing an extraordinary work with his creative talents. We all know about his quality and the mankind he has and the spirit he is filling in all the world in terms of the literary activities, publications, organizing the extraordinary Panorama International Festival from 2020. I am lucky to be associated with him from the day one, and observing his qualitative work. We all know that an author is a person who writes a book, article, or the other written work, while a publisher is a person or company that publishes that work, making it available to the public, means to the readers across the globe. The publisher typically handles the editing, design, and distribution of the work, while the author is responsible for the content of the work. In other words, an author creates the written work and a publisher helps make it available to the globers, the readers across the globe or across the region. Honestly speaking, the difference between a publisher and an author is far more vast than some would prefer to acknowledge. On the top layer, it's rather simple and straightforward, though. Authors create the works, publishers ensure the works are accessible. However, the sub-roles of responsibilities of both have made the literary waters a bit murky and in some cases uh, enriching the society also. Here in this particular publishing house are doing every work with the utmost care and with adding the aesthetic sense. Irene edited so many anthologies. You check this cover page designing and quality of the internal layouts, presenting the poem so creatively to the reader, keeping their mood, keeping their proper mood to go through the creative work. That is the speciality of these particular authors, Writers Capital Foundation works. Even not only in the publication, even in organizing the events also, we can see the same aesthetic sense in every of their work. I am very much glad to associate with such a qualitative qualitative organization and qualitative publication. I honestly congratulate all the authors who has gone through their works published in this glorious publishing house. This publisher is very unique. I can say very unique. Sometimes they feel that they are the owners of the work also. The publisher is only confined to certain areas, but here they feel in the aspect of the author also and take every macro and micro care and present the work with utmost world class level before the readers. So that is one important observation I gone through these publications. And today, Panorama International Festival is extended to 50 days program, from 31 days to 50 days program. It shows the relevance of affection and love they are giving to the authors all over the world. That's why the number increasing, and similarly the days also extending to 50 days. Pick up an ordinary book, ordinary script is easy, but presenting in a world-class level, finding three top things. One is on the cover, spine, and the copyright page. They are taking every care in each of these three items and presenting before the august readers. And if you observe them, they are world class in putting the titles also. I'm very happy to several titles of the books they are presented are really astonishing. Beautiful titles which are relevant to which are qualitatively relevant and creatively presented to the concerned contents. Second is a person's name on the book in a beautiful way. They are presenting, not only presenting, they are promoting the writer before the global readers in a very, very qualitative and effective way. That is very important. They are taking the work to the all continents by their innovative posters, by organizing the innovative events and presenting the writers so dignifiedly before the global audience. That's why authors are very happy. We can see publishers may not be authors everywhere, but here in this case, all the qualitative persons involved in the advisory board or in the mainstream are all authors. That's why this is a very unique platform of the publication, and they are doing 100% justice for authors who are trusting them and coming forward. Today, I welcome all the authors participating in the discussion, and I request them to have a long walk with this organization in terms of publication, in terms of participation in the events organized in the scheduled manners. I once again congratulate the chairman and the very, very beautiful Secretary General from Greece, Irene Kavadia, who is spending much of her time for this global work and giving her valuable proceedings to take over this platform in a very qualitative manner, and also many others involved in these things. And this year particularly, they designed another project, Phil Compendium. So that is a very unique work. Just organizing and leaving the authors is not their momentary decision. They want to make them a permanent, they want to record them in a permanent manner. That's why this year they are taking that valuable project, and many qualitative scholars, poets, professors across the globe are involved in that particular project. I wish this also will go very unique way and give happy to all the participants who are contributing to that. With these words, I am very happy and proud to be associated with this type of a very qualitative organization ever since its inception. Thank you, Irene, and thank you, my dear Preet, for giving me this opportunity to be with you today and share these few words. I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. What an inspiring speech, as always, of course. But today, I know that it came right from your heart, and you're so proud that you are with us in this beautiful journey. I love the way you highlighted that we are authors and we're giving things to authors, yes, a platform to them, and we see them all together today like a beautiful bouquet. It's extraordinary. Gratitude for all the beautiful words you have said for us. We are also honored and proud to have you in our team, also member of the advisory board, member in the organizing committee of Panorama. We will be together in this beautiful journey for many sessions to come, I'm
Yes,
sure.
we'll have a very long walk, very long walk.
That's right. And see where this beautiful journey takes us to the realms of literature and culture. It's such a beautiful journey. Thank you so much. Chief guest,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Ramakrishna Perugu. Nobody else would have said it better than you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And now we have to continue with our authors, who are many today. Not all, of course, because a normal session cannot fit them all, unfortunately, but we have gathered actually a very good part of them to present their works before the large audience. And I would like first to invite Dr. Srilakshmi to talk about her book, because she also has to work and has to leave us very early. Dr. Srilakshmi?
Thank you, Irene.
We know patients are waiting, so we won't take up more of your precious time.
But first of all, I'd like to thank Writers International Foundation. As Mr. Ramakrishna Perugu said, it's one of the best publishing houses that takes a personal touch. A personal touch goes a long way, and there is so much attention to detail, which makes it like what he mentioned, that it's almost as if the author's work is the publisher's work, and it's like you take that one step more and you give attention to detail and you take a personal touch, organize such meets and allow us to present our work. You're not happy with just bringing out a book and letting it on the website, on the international, on the websites, selling websites. It is much more than that. And it's a very good association, which I'm sure will persist for a very long time. And I'm very fortunate to have published my book, The Song Divine, with Writers Capital Foundation or Writers International Foundation. This is a English version of the Bhagavad Gita, but what makes it unique is that Bhagavad Gita is a Sanskrit text for the others who do not know. It contains 18 chapters, and this happened when, in the middle of the war, the two cousins who had to fight each other, the 5 brothers, one of the brothers asked his charioteer, who is actually God in human form, he asked him to take him and show him the enemy ranks. When he sees all his uncles and all his relatives, he gets very frightened and very upset and very depressed, and he says he will not fight. And this is when the Lord starts telling him and urging him that it's his duty to fight and not to think about what is going to happen and the outcomes. I'd like to read a small poem out of this. The Lord says, calming mind's thoughts turbulent, whirlpools tidal into placid waters effulgent, fixing the Lord on intellect's throne, actions performed as one's duty alone, outcomes that spring, never the goal, forming offerings beautiful in a saintly role, equanimity amidst seas raging, waves to heights unsurmountable reaching, highs and lows met with calm resolute, tethered to a harness, absolute gathered. So this sort of summarizes this book, which has been brought out so beautifully with such a beautiful cover and everything by Writers Capital Foundation. So I really thank Irene and thank Preet Nambiar, who has been a guiding force throughout. Thank you very much. And thank you for having allowed me to present my book in front of this elite audience. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Srilakshmi. Really a song divine. We have also presented it before, and every time you speak about this, we learn more beautiful things about the book. Thank you so much for entrusting your precious work to us, into our hands. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Too. Thank you. Thank you. And now we go to beloved sister Johanna Devadayavu. Sister Johanna is also Chief Human Resources Officer of Writers Capital Foundation, and we would like her to be the next invitee. Sister Johanna, the dice to you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to be out.
Such a pleasure to see you. Yes, we can feel you perfectly. Thank you.
After a long time, I was not able to attend any of the online meetings this year due to my, personal family reasons, but I'm very happy to be among you tonight. And I'm very, very thankful to be associated with Writers Capital International Foundation. And our honorable president, Mr. Preet Nambiar, is a very beloved friend of us. And I'm through his encouragement, I have been able to write some poems in my life. They reflect my life here in India. I'm a Swiss national, but by the providence of God, I'm here in India for the past 40 years. I'm living here a simple life in the countryside, and my poems are mostly reflecting my life It is a spiritual life, and we render support here to people that are more unfortunate or more poor in life. And we encourage them all to have a more blessed and more full life with a hope in the heart and with a courage in the heart to face life with divine strength. So this is my first book published by Writers Edition. It is called Flight of a Turtle Dove. The turtle dove is actually me, and Writers Edition helped me to fly, to spread my wings and fly through this book. And the message in this book is mostly love. Love is the strongest force in the universe. And with love in the heart, we can be strong and we can shine always. This book has a beautiful foreword by my dear friend, Dr. Che Basu from Kolkata, Dr. Che Shankar Basu. And it is dedicated to all the souls that are bonded together as one in the embrace of eternal love. I'll be pleased to read one of the poems in this book. Before the dawn, what is the time? Morning, midday, evening? What is the time? Can anyone tell me the time? I hear it's midnight, when darkness is most dark, when stars are seen most bright and clear. Midnight, the time of dark shadows, of ghosts, of horror, of terror, of the screeching night bird. The time when, as if dead, overcome in deepest sleep, no one is awake, no one is aware. Only the stars are awake, they sparkle, shining bright, sending rays of light to guide at dead of night. Midnight, calling for a new day, another dawn, a new beginning, a change in hope, in expectation. Night will give in to daylight at dawn, at sunrise, when shadows, ghosts, horror and terror will flee into hiding. At break of day, when woes of darkness forgotten, joy and love will prevail. There will be peace, peace, peace. This is one sample of this beautiful book, Flight of a Turtle Dove, by Writers Edition. And then I was privileged to publish another book called Hope Beyond Perplexity. The title is maybe not visible because the cover is yellow, but it is a beautiful book. It was written through the time, so in the year when COVID was raging and everyone was shut into their homes. And, we didn't know the outcome, what would happen after COVID. So Hope Beyond Perplexity was the title of this book. And I dedicated it to my beloved husband, without whom this book would not have been taking birth. I read one poem of this book also. In my dream, how is it that thou dost hide, though I perceive thee by my side, behind the curtain of light, where the eyes of limited sight can't differentiate or define thy silhouette sublime. Day in and out it's clear, to the front and at the rear, thou art ever near. Thy voice I ever hear, thy presence, oh, so dear. Yes, thus I know no fear. My little heart spells a plea. Is there no way I could see? Just get a glimpse of thee? How joyful I would be, elated, delighted and free would be this tiny me. Thus closing mine eyes, I dream from the open sky a light beam, embracing my exiguous being in encompassing hallowed gleam. Time stood still, it seemed, within the embrace supreme. Was this all but a dream? A little taste of this book. I'm so happy and so grateful to write this edition, to President Mr. Preet Nambiar and my dearest sister Irene Doura Kavadia for all their support. And I wish Writers International Foundation all the best always, and more growth and strength to continue and be this beautiful platform for writers, global writers, to present their works and shine to make this world a better place. Thank you.
We thank you so much, dear Johanna Devadayavu, our precious companion, Chief Controlling Officer of Writers Capital Foundation, in all our endeavors there, together with us in our editorial board and in all top positions, because you're so precious with all your experiences and your background. Your presence with us has been really very, very supportive, and actually so beyond imagination. We have been close together, and we will continue this journey for a long, long time, I'm sure. Thank you for being with us, and congratulations on these two beautiful gems. These are really gems, both of them. Congratulations, dear Johanna. Thank you so much. A warm hug to you, and all the best to your beautiful family. Thank you. At this point, I would like also to mention something, that the Writers Capital International Foundation has its own publishing wing, of course, the Writers International Edition that you all know. Our holistic approach to publishing really spans across genres of writing, featuring authors from every corner of the globe. At this point, I would like to mention that our concern is not just to publish a book, like it has already been mentioned before. Our concern is to publish the author himself. This is the difference in us. Leveraging the rich tapestry of our foundation, including Panorama Literature Festivals, which you know, and our virtual magazine, we provide a holistic platform for authors globally. With a keen focus on SEO, we ensure optimal visibility for our authors in the vast digital landscape. And this is also another difference with other publishing houses. Our dedicated team crafts each publication with unparalleled creativity, setting a standard in the dynamic world of publishing. We also publish anthologies on significant topics to unite writers for a cause, like the one that is coming later on, the anthology Poetry, the Language Beyond Borders, which is about poetry, of course, solidarity, brotherhood, and world peace. And apart from that, our online magazine acts as a grand platform for established as well as budding writers to publish their works. And also another difference, we give chance and opportunity to the youth, to the young generation, because we believe that they are the future. Therefore, it's very important to us. And now at this point, we would love to release our first book, Musing by Riverbank by Dr. Attrayee Chatterjee. And I would like to mention some things about Musing by a Riverbank. It's absolutely magnificent even from the title. It is a captivating journey through the poetic landscape crafted by Dr. Attrayee Chatterjee. With lyrical finesse and introspective depth, Chatterjee weaves a tapestry of emotions, nature's whispers, and human experiences along the banks of the river of life. Each poem in this collection reflects the ebb and flow of existence, echoing the rhythms of the natural world while delving into the complexities of the human soul. Through vivid imagery and profound reflections, Chatterjee invites readers to wander through the corridors of memory, contemplate the mysteries of love and loss, and find solace in the beauty of fleeting moments. With each turn of the page, readers embark on a transformative journey guided by the poetic wisdom and insight of Dr. Attrayee Chatterjee. And some little introduction on Dr. Attrayee. She's a professor and head of the Department of English in G.D. Binani PG College, Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. Born in 1971, she did her schooling from Girls' High School, Allahabad, and her graduation and post-graduation from the University of the same, scoring 6th rank in a university MA English merit list. She also got her DPhil degree from the same university. As a student, she was an active member of the university's theatre group called Campus Theatre and acted in lead roles in plays like Arthur Miller's The Prize and Jean-Paul Sartre in Camera or Nausea. She loves music, theatre, poetry, and traveling, besides interacting with young minds. She won an associateship of the University Grants Commission Inter-University Centre for Humanities and Social Sciences in the Indian Institute for Advanced Study from 2007-2009. In 2021, she received the state government's Teacher Excellence Award for the remarkable contribution in the field of higher education, especially in successful implementation of the new National Education Policy 2020. Dr. Attrayee Chatterjee, the dice to you. Would you please unmute yourself? Hello?
Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, warm welcome, warm welcome.
Thank you, Irene.
Congratulations on your beautiful, beautiful new book.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank Writers Capital Foundation and Writers International Foundation and Writers International Edition. And Irene has said beautiful words for me. And naturally, because if you're beautiful from inside, like all the people at Writers Capital Foundation are, you do say beautiful things for others. It only reflects your own light within. And I would really, I take this humble opportunity to thank from my heart Dr. Preet Padmanabhan Nambiar and everyone else associated with making this such a beautiful and grand success. And I have been a part of the Panorama Literature Festival since 2022. And since then, this has really grown. And I'm really glad to be able to publish my debut book through your platform. And actually, what Dr. Ramakrishna said right in the very beginning. You take each book as your own. It is not just a publishing house, but it is a place where one feels like a family. It is a hand-holding of all the writers, established as well as new writers. Some of my poems did appear in anthologies, but had it not been for the encouragement and inspiration from Dr. Preet Nambiar, I would not have been able to see this beautiful book that I'm holding in my hand right now. I hope you're able to see it. Is
It's
it
very
clear?
beautiful, beautiful, very beautiful.
So, the beautiful design, and I'm really thankful. This is my first book. It is called Musing by a Riverbank because the poems were written at a time when I was working in a school in Varanasi. Actually, I stay in Varanasi. So a very warm welcome from Varanasi, which is the oldest city in the world. And it's very interesting that the oldest city in the world and the oldest civilizations in the world are coming together in this 21st century, because Irene is sitting in Athens, which is the heartland of the oldest civilization in the Western world. And I'm speaking from Varanasi, the oldest existing city in the world. So now this school where I used to work earlier, now that I'm teaching in a college, the school is situated right beside the river Ganga. And when I would sometimes sit on its riverbank, many things came to my mind. And this book has poems which just came to me because it seemed as if the place is speaking to me. I felt so at one with the place, the trees, the flowers, the animals that are there. It has a beautiful, the school has a beautiful forest also. It is situated on the confluence of two rivers. See, Varanasi, the name Varanasi emerges from Varuna and Asi. These are the two rivers. And this school is on the bank of the river. And I would like to read a poem from this. It's called September Showers. September surprised us with a sudden shower of rain. A cool gust of wind has blown the dry leaves away, and the thirsting tongues are slaked today. Yesterday saw a dry spell, scorching the earth, parching our throats, and turning all to dust. Tongues of fire had licked every corner of the earth, punishing, purging, purifying, searing the dirt, scum, and grime clean. We were hurting all day. As heat from the sun burnt our eyes, face, and skin, sun rays like tongues of flame were lashing our skins, picking bones from the dead and pricking the flesh from carcasses clean. I saw a lonely boat on the wide, weary river that sailed by lazily in the quiet, dreary day. Solitude reigned supreme like a queen of the desert over the vast, weary plain. I have nothing to gift. I have nothing to give, no gifts that I can share other than my loneliness that settles like a crown of thorns upon my head, and sadness shares with me at night my empty nest. But the sudden gust of wind took me completely unawares. It swept away the dust and sadness and blew my crown of thorns away. Now I feel like a flower after this first monsoon shower, tossing and swaying in the wet, cool breeze. I've forgotten my worries and have found release in the beautiful welcome rain, in the sudden September rain. So, poems, musings, this is what the book is all about. But it would not have come to fruition if uh, if I had not come into contact with the beautiful people at Writers Capital Foundation. And therefore, I wholeheartedly thank, and I'm sure that it is going to be, as Dr. Ramakrishna said, it is going to be a long walk together. And I really would wish Writers Capital Foundation to grow by leaps and bounds. And just as you, each one of you who is at the top of this foundation is an author, you all know how an author feels when your books come out, they see the light of the day. So it's a very special moment, and this session is also very special to me because all of you from all over the world have joined in. I'm getting to, it is almost like a brotherhood and sisterhood of poets together. So thank you for making me a part of this. Thank you.
Congratulations. We really thank you so much for all the beautiful things you have said and the best wishes. And I have to say here to add that, like everybody who writes, whatever they write is their child. And so with that respect and love and tenderness, we also embrace it like our own child in our editions. And this really shows and reflects into our happiness when we get together, when we get the book in our hands, and with such, we feel such a blessing when it comes out, whether it is yours, Sister Johanna's, or somebody else's. It doesn't matter to us. They're all our children, regardless. Thank you so much. And one little thing I would like to add about you personally as well, my dear, is that it takes a really pure soul to be able to listen to to nature and write something about it. Only pure heart can do that. Congratulations, and thank you for this beautiful gem that you have entrusted in us. Thank you. Congratulations. And touched as always. This is what happens to me all the time. When something is released, we go to another special friend, Dr. Bhawani Shankar Nial from India, who is also a special friend and also Panorama chairman for India. Dr. Bhawani. You're there. Please use your microphone. Unmute yourself. Can you hear us? Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Most welcome. Yeah. Most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Professor Irene, and the chairman, Professor Preet Nambia, and the chief guest of the dais, Dr. Ramakrishna, and other all dignitaries and authors and co-authors, and team PILF. It's a great pleasure for me that I am with you. And so far this panorama journey is concerned, obviously a connecting world. It's doing connecting world, what I say. And through poetry and literature can connect each other. And keeping in view of this, I like to congratulate both chairman Preet Nambiar and Professor Irene, who has done a tremendous work since a decade and established such a global platform which can help we people, those are working in this line, those are working in global literature field especially. And so for the publication house is concerned, and the Writer Capital Foundation, the role of Writer Capital Foundation is concerned. The books designing, as Professor Ramakrishnan said, the layout, the designing, the page designing of the entire books. Being as a editor of a literary magazine in Odia in India, it's tremendous and fantastic, and I can say a big hug to these people, those had work in this field, and so for the cover page designing, so for this page layout and everything, the selection of the words, selection of the color combination, everything is cannot. We should thanks everyone, those who have involved in Team PIL. Apart from this, the recent I have with a book, Tapestry of Words, written by Professor Irene Doura. And thanks you once again for this, and for your beautifully designed. It's basically a review of my one anthology called Lockdown. This Lockdown. She has done the review, and internationally, and it is the horrible situation in global platform and facing is such a situation and this time. So thank you once again. This I think this the first session in online activities event of Panorama, and those involved in this session, I would like to congratulate being as a chairman of Panorama International, and we all people, those are working for sustainable literature. Obviously, a good day will come, and peace will prevail, and love will prevail. Thank you once again.
Congratulations, first of all, on your beautiful work supporting literature, for being a companion in everything that we do in our endeavors. Thank you so much, and congratulations on this gem. Of course, the anthology was really inspiring, and that is why the reviews were also good. Thank you so much for entrusting this beautiful work in us. Thank you, in our hands. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and keep doing this beautiful work. Thank you so much. And I would like also to mention something, that in our publishing house, we have a motto: elevating voices, empowering authors. In the realm of literature, where words become worlds and stories become legacies, Writers International Edition stands as a beacon of innovation and creativity. Thanks to Preet Nambiar, of course. We at Writers International Edition are not just a publishing house, a publishing firm. We are curators of dreams, because we too are literateurs and we understand what an author needs, nurturing the aspirations of authors, and giving birth to literary masterpieces that resonate across generations. In an era where traditional publishing houses cling to old methods, we embrace the future with a futuristic vision, harnessing sophisticated technologies to redefine the art of publishing. And with this, we go on to the release of our next book today, which is titled Cactus Blooms, a mesmerizing collection of poetic reflections penned by the esteemed author Dr. Mini John Alani. Through verses, beautiful verses, Dr. Alani invites readers on an introspective journey, exploring the enigmatic beauty of life amidst the arid landscapes of existence. Each poem serves as a beacon of resilience, illuminating the hidden grace that thrives even in the most challenging of circumstances. Dr. Mini John Alani started her career in Malayala Manorama as a sub-editor of the women's fortnightly Vanita. She's a research guide and former head of the Department of English, Alphonsa College, Pala, affiliated to the Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala. Many of her poems, articles, and critical essays have been published in various journals and books. She has translated the autobiography of the Nobel Prize winner Muhammad Yunus, as well as History Liberated, the Sri Chitra Saga, written by Princess Aswati Tirunal Guri Lakshmi Bai. Two of her translations were included in the degree syllabus of Mahatma Gandhi University. And here we give to you Dr. Mini John Alani. Congratulations on this beautiful, beautiful multilingual poetry collection.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to spend this beautiful evening with all of you. First of all, let me say that though I am new to this fraternity, I feel so at home. While the sweet, gentle face of our host is beaming on us, in fact, I feel my heart is singing with joy. It's not at all an exaggeration. Thank you so much, Irene, our lovely Secretary General and the vibrant Editor-in-Chief. I'm immensely happy that my new collection of poems is getting released at Panorama International Literature Festival 2024. Though I have 4 or 5 books to my credit, my experience with Writers International Edition was something so unique and unparalleled. I'm very much indebted to Priyat Padmanabhan Nambiar, the visionary president of the foundation, and the vibrant Secretary General, Professor Irene Doura Kavadia. Thank you so much for giving me such an elegant and prestigious platform. I wish you all the very best. Well, my anthology is titled Cactus Blooms. As you can see, it was a stunningly beautiful cover, that of a lavender bloom peering from the thorns of the cacti surrounding it. It's in fact an anthology exploring the beauty and enigma of human life. The poems are mostly metaphorical. In fact, it is a journey through the winding maze of life, where occasionally we come across blooming cacti symbolic of the resilience of humans. So here is the collection. I would like to read out the shortest poem from this collection, so I won't take much time. Yes, it's titled Bonsai. A captive soul in ceramic pot, scantily watered, scarcely manured. Another fixture in his posh living room, endlessly pruned, ruthlessly trimmed, proudly displayed, a teller of stoic tales. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. It was really a beautiful poem, one of the really short ones, but very, very powerful and profound. Thank you for reading it aloud to us. And whoever will get the chance of having the book in their hands later, they will have a multilingual version of each and every one of them that really echoes from one language to the other so well and resonates all these beautiful messages that you would love to convey. Thank you so much and congratulations once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Irene. Thank you. Thank you,
A warm hug
Preeti.
from Athens. And now we will go on to greet our permanent counselor from Greece, Christos Sanos, who is going to talk to us about his latest book, one of his latest books, actually, the tale, children's tale, called The Owl and the King. Christo μου, καλησπέρα.
Good evening to all. Many words from Athens. I have published 6 books with writers, international edition. But this book is the one, because it's a poetic fairy tale. Have you ever imagined what your life would be like if you lived in a country where the law strictly forbade not only the ill treatment, abuse, and killing of animals, but also meat eating and forced vegetarianism as the only acceptable way of eating? Would people and animals converse with each other and live in harmonia in this new society, as I write in the fairy tale? This tale was written with the hope of stirring up the imagination of young children and creating in them a series of questions and queries. But it was also written with the hope that parents could answer the questions and concerns of young children who will be sensitized and informed about uses that they may not know or fully understand. How many people are aware that the language gen, POX, P2 exists in all vertebrates? How many people know that the scientific community has been looking for years for ways to communicate between humans and animals? I hope after the slaves and women, the day may not be far off when animals are granted their rights too. Throughout all the civilizations that have been created on Earth, there are myths and legends about animals that have the ability to talk to each other and to people. Maybe after all these fables, and especially Aesop's fables on ancient Greek, could there be something that we are missing? Are they sending us a message? Maybe they want to tell us something. I hope they read the Glata and Ligas, published by Writers International edition, should not be missing from any library or any child's collection. I love you.
Congratulations, dear Christos. Can you show us, please, the cover? Θα μας δείξεις το εξώφυλλο και το οπισθόφυλλο. It's a beautiful work. Yes, there. Keep it there. Keep it there. You can see how beautifully illustrated it is. And Christos, I don't know if he mentioned that it is in 4 different languages. It's in Greek,
Italian, French, and English.
Exactly. The first multilingual tale in so many languages. We're really, really proud of this publication too. Bravo. Yes, they're really beautiful. Congratulations on speaking on behalf of animals that should get their rights, because every being has rights and we should respect them all. And like you have said so many times, this is a book not just for young children, but for young adults too, adults as well, because respect has no age and knowledge has no age. Thank you so much, dear Christos. Congratulations, and keep on illuminating the young and the older generations. Thank you so much.
One moment, please. This is the Universal Declaration of Animal Rights.
Yes, included in the book.
October 1978 in Paris, France.
In Paris. And we should all respect, but unfortunately we don't, and we need to educate our children and also the older generations too for that, in that respect.
I am 32 years vegetarian.
So you have the right to write this book. Congratulations.
Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Bravo. Well done. Well done. And I go to another poetry collection that is by Voula Memou, another special friend. Voula, my dear.
Hello.
You will
Hello,
talk in
everybody.
English again. It's your day today.
Don't clap, please.
No. I'm happy for that. I'm really, really happy. For
I'm
Voula,
very
it
happy.
is the second book that we have published with pride and honor. The first is Unruly Words, Anipotachti Logi, turned from Greek into English. And
It's
now
translated in Arabic.
translated into
Beloved,
Arabic, exactly.
and
And
published
now
in Tunis. And now that is the last book.
the latest book,
The last
yes,
book.
the
Yes.
language
The
of
language
peace.
of peace. Yes.
Because Voula
last
always
year we
talks
have-
about peace everywhere she goes.
Yes. Last year we have a festival in Athens with some many people, guests from India, from Germany, from Tunis, from other countries, from Spain, I think, from Italy. So all we must speak about peace. Peace not in all the world, but peace in our life, peace in our heart, in our soul, for love. So that book speak for peace and love. I want to say something that if you see the map, the globe is so small, so small. So we can be a big family. We have not difference. There are not difference between us, but every year we have a new war. We have destroyed the planet. The people do everything to do our life no good. But I think that every one of us want to be free and happy. This is the only we want. I am a mom and grandmother, so I'm very anxious about the future. Not my future, but my daughter's future, my granddaughter's future, and the future for all the child in all the world. So every one of us, we must write, we must read, we must build bridges between us. So we must be friends. Thank you so much, International Capital Foundation, because we are a beautiful family, and I am very honored to me to be in that family. I am very happy about it, and I want to read my poem.
Of course. We're also very happy to
In
have
English,
you, my
please.
dear. Please do.
It was so late. I was there when Sharu smashed the pill and broke the caller's heart. I was there when the sky was draining and tears lightened. I was there when the Strauss prison bathed in swear. I was there. I stared at you under the veil of fire. You were there. I called you via my echo. You were there. My fate saw you and dressed in white. It was so late. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I'm very happy to be with you. And we must shout for peace, for freedom, from child rights, for women's rights, because I can't understand. It's not in my heart, in my mind, that today children have not water. Water. Thank
You're
you so
right,
much.
Voula.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Irene. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
It's
Thank you.
important, like you said. Thank you so much for raising your voice against all inequalities in the world and towards illuminating humanity and all those mighty values like peace, like love and brotherhood. We are together in
Yes.
many things. You're a
And
companion.
sorry for my English. Sorry for my English.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Don't you worry. It's perfect. Thank you so much. I think that with each live and with each union that we have, your English is getting much better. It goes sky high. So
My granddaughter teach
your
me.
granddaughter teaches you. Oh, this is wonderful. The best thing is when you are so happy to have your children, your grandchildren, and when you interact with them, no matter if they teach you or you teach them, because you have given so much, time to get something back, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Keep going on. Show us the book again. Δείξε μας πάλι λίγο το βιβλίο μπροστά και
Yes, yes,
πίσω. Once again, the book. This is a
It's a
special
pigeon
cover. Yes.
with the word peace.
Yes. Pigeons of peace and the
Peace.
all the design is made from letters telling peace. So it is so beautiful. It
And
is
we must
her own imagination, and we made it a reality. Yes.
And don't forget, we must make a flag with the word peace in all language.
So beautiful. Voula has great ideas in order to unite the world and all of us better. So yes, we will do everything, dear Voula, we promise. A warm hug to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Take
much.
care of your hand, I can see.
Oh, yes.
Το γνωρίζω.
Don't worry. Είναι ελάφυρα του πολέμου.
Take care of yourself. We love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
And now we go to Christos Dikbasanis, Northern Greece. Christos, who has written a very special English poetry book called Journey to Infinity. Christos Dikbasanis. Oh, something happened. Something happened with his connection. Let him come back again. Things like this happen in live sessions. We know that all the time. Until he comes back, I would like to go to, let me see, Vasiliki Dragouni. Viki Dragouni, a special friend who has written a bilingual poetry collection, and she's also the editor of our Writers Edition magazine, and we would like her to speak about her latest book. Welcome, dear Vicky, welcome.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Καλησπέρα σας. Hello, dear authors, esteemed members of Writers Capital Foundation and friends. My newest poetic creation, Prophecies Untold, by Writers International Edition, Άλεκτες Προφητείες in Greek, let me show you, is a bilingual collection poised to challenge conventional norms, offering a distinctive perspective of our ever-changing world. Prophecies Untold is a vibrant, edgy voice, a voice focused on the present that anticipates resistance, a voice that announces a sequence of events already unfolding before us, even if the cycle is not limited to the catastrophic event, but to everyday occurrences of an otherwise forgotten chain. Power, authority, and force, concepts offered to occupy and affirm forms of extreme narcissism, are thrown onto the negotiating table of the fate of a world torn apart by decay and alienation, seeking space and a way of sovereign expression. Prophetic voices evangelizing the end of certainty seem to have the usual fate of heroes and saints, the fallen ones of a society melting in its self-sufficiency and smugness of division. By delving into cryptic sensibilities and pushing the boundaries of poetics, Prophecies Untold seeks clarity without revealing utopia, seeks revelation without succumbing completely to either the spirit of distraction or the turmoil of hope. On the threshold of a new prophetic age in which poetry treats the future with the seriousness it treats present and history, Prophecies Untold, through its cryptic sense and the scope of its poetics, seeks to redefine the world it addresses, reaffirming literature's unrelenting drive to present alternative visions and suggest possibilities for renewal and change. I would like to add that the cover painting Enlightenment, let me show it again, is by Georgina Tismalidou and has been awarded at the Panorama International Arts Festival 2022. Do I have the time to recite a very short poem of the collection?
Of course. And please show again the cover because we cannot see it well. It has to go upwards, covering your face. Πρέπει να το φέρεις πιο ψηλά. Λίγο πιο ψηλά ακόμα. Εκεί, τώρα είναι καλά. Μπράβο. Ωραία. Yes, this is the beautiful cover by Georgina. Yes,
entitled Enlightenment. Yes, it's by Georgina.
And it's an awarded painting, we have to say.
Yes, of course.
Congratulations to Georgina as well. Now it's time for your poem, please.
It is awarded at the Panorama International Arts Festival, I think 2022.
Yes, 2022, exactly. And we presented it also in the exhibition in Iliopolis. That's right, yes, in Athens.
So my poem has a title, Umbilical Cord. I think of distance as a broken promise, as a short-term translocation in cold skies, as an umbilical cord of oxygen. In the deep darkness of the canyon, leafless oak canopies are rising. Clouds block the brightest of stars. Thank you all.
Bravo, dear Vasiliki. Such a beautiful poem. I repeat that this is a bilingual collection in English and in Greek. Which was the first language you wrote it in? In English, I think.
Greek.
Okay.
Greek was the first language, and then
nobody will realize the difference anyway. It's like your native language too. Congratulations for this beautiful thing. Nobody would have believed that at such a young age, somebody would write a prophecy for the future. But you are extra talented. Bravo. Congratulations, dear Vasiliki. We will see you later.
Yes, of course.
Yes, at the end. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now we go back to Christos Dikbasanis. Christo, now we can hear you.
Okay.
Welcome.
Sorry for the problem.
Things happen, you know, at lives especially. Kalos ton kalispera from northern Greece. Christos Dikbasanis, I repeat, has written a very, very special poetry collection in English titled Journey to Infinitive. Can you show us? Θα μας το δείξεις?
Δεν το έχω αυτή τη στιγμή.
Of course, no problem, no problem. Please
το φυλάω για
us.
έκπληξη.
Έτσι. It will be a surprise when it comes, yes. Now it is an ebook that has been launched and it's available in Google Play Books. So now Christos will tell us about this beautiful poetry collection and also will read us a poem.
Hello, dear friends. First of all, I would like to warmly thank the president of Writers' Capital Foundation, Sir Prof Padmanabhan Nambiar, and dear Irene Doura Kavadia, the editor-in-chief of the Writers' International Edition, for the edition of my first poetry collection by the title Journey to Infinity. I am a poet, writer, and scholar of religions. I write poetry, essays, studies, and short stories. The writing is a very enjoyable activity in my life. In fact, I can mention that it is vital to me. However, I write about the history of religions, mythology, the strange, nature, space, etc. I certainly write to offer my readers the possibility and pleasure of reflection. Therefore, in the poems of my collection Journey to Infinity, as in my other books, I try to push the readers to question about many important issues, such as human relationships, the ethics of biogenetics, the knowledge and ethics that we should have when we will proceed with the colonization of space, but also for the kind of meanings and messages that we will keep in our mind and heart, and for our future life on Earth, and for our successful exit to space and its auspicious colonization. My poetry collection is really a travel to space between stars, planets, comets, feelings, and big questions. It's a journey to infinity. A great scientist and writer science fictions who influenced me very much, among many others, is Isaac Asimov. According to this author, modern science fiction is the only literary genre in which the nature of the coming change, their possible effects and solutions are systematically and consciously addressed. The science fiction is that literary genre which deals with the effect of scientific progress on man. I will recite one poem from my collection, Journey to Infinity. New worlds. There is madness on this planet where we'll finally landed. There is pain, sorrow, lament, but also hope and expectation for new bright days. Our faith in new destinations is being questioned in the day after tomorrow. There is a strong sense of responsibility for the survival of the human race. At last, we will separate the myth from logic through melodies of the delusional, with sleepless nights of searching for the eternal light. We will repel the eternal darkness with words of brotherhood and sympathy. We will push back the black marks of our earthly days, making colonies, sparkling worlds that will touch with affection one another. Thank you very much. Hearty congratulations to all the poets and poetess. Okay.
We thank you so much. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ, Christos Dikbasanis. A wonderful collection for those that love something beyond the things we see, from a scholar of religions and of the stars. A very special person. Congratulations. A very special poet.
Thank you very much.
Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ, Χρήστο μου. Ό,τι καλύτερο πάντα. Καλοτάξιδο. Και πραγματικά ένα πολύ ιδιαίτερο βιβλίο. A very special book. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you as well. Thank you. We're very proud of this publication. And also we are very proud of another publication, another children's tale in Spanish by our chief coordinator of Panorama in Bolivia, Marco Antonio Rodriguez Sequeiros. Hola, Marco Antonio, bienvenido. Tú tienes que hablar sobre La Isla Sirenita. A very special book. Congratulations. Most welcome.
Thank you. Greeting from Bolivia. Happy to share this moment. Excuse my bad pronunciation of the language. The Land Mermaid Island, my first published book, thanks to Writer International Edition, Prof Nambiar and Irene Doura Kavadia. 8 small resume. Delete the Mermaid Island is a beautiful island that is hidden among the waves of the sea. It is a new paradise that we man finish destroying in war. This Islam will begin to expand to recover everything lost. It showed the respect that we must have for all the life, especially which we were share the same habitat. Me accidenté.
No problem. It's a really precious book that talks about respect for the environment, and it's so much in alignment with our vision and mission, the Writer's Capital, a very ecological tale that has so much to offer. Please continue. Por favor, que siga.
Yeah. The most important human values come to life in the character of the book. Begin, humans get the real meaning of the home, their planet, their world, the paradise they receive. On this beautiful land, there is total harmony between the living beings that cohabitate. They are all connected by the same tone transmitted toward a special grace. On this engraved Island, everything has life and becomes unforgettable experience for the protagonists. The experience has to invite him to replicate it in his work to save it from its imminent destruction. Thank you.
Congratulations. We really have to respect our planet, and we have to help it from destruction and towards salvation. Could you please show us the cover again, la portada? ¿Puedes mostrarla otra vez? Déjala para ver. Sí. This book is in Spanish, of course, because our friend is Bolivian and it's in his mother language, La Isla Sirenita. But today he mentioned it in English. Thank you so much. And the back. La contraportada también, por favor. See, look at beautiful details and this beautiful cover and back cover that shows exactly how respectful we are to authors' work. Thank you so much. Mil gracias, Marco Antonio. Una obra maravillosa. Really, a work that is worth mentioning. It has all the values of humanity personalized within. So beautiful. Congratulations. Thank you for being with us in everything.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. And now we go to our friend from Greece, Giorgos Sardelis. Giorgos is also an executive member of the Writers' Capital Foundation and one of our precious authors. Giorgo, most welcome. Καλώς ήρθες.
You hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you, σε ακούμε. Thank you for coming.
I am a little sick and got a cold.
You're doing well, thank you. Come, talk to us. Show us the book. Δείξε μας το βιβλίο. The book
This is my
Steps of
poem
Life.
collection.
Beautiful cover is made by Angel Kurkulu.
Angel Kurkulu.
Yes, exactly. A most wonderful painting. Internationally renowned painter, yes, and teacher of painting, exactly. And she offered us this beautiful thing for the cover, and we thank her for that. Την ευχαριστούμε πολύ. George, tell us about the book. Πες μας για το βιβλίο.
Να πω όσα μπορέσω να πω, γιατί...
Έστω και λίγα. Even a little, because we know you have a sore throat.
I'm Giorgos Sardelis, economics professor and poet. As an executive member of the International Organization Attrayee Capital Foundation. Many congratulations to Writers International Foundation, Irene Kavadia and Nambier, for publishing our literary books with love and responsibility. This is poetry. Και να σας πω δύο λόγια για το βιβλίο. A few words about the poetry collection Steps of Life. A collection of poems based on experience and philosophic complexity. Steps of Life, a tiles perfect, matching the content of the books, an attempt to convey the inner beauty of kind of soul through poetry. Poetic genre of ours, where love is the maxim, the point is reference to man, love and society are so descriptive to have moving meaning. Poems characterized by directions, a humanity, a social reflection, and altruism. The poetry strongly confessional and the social covered in years in the search for the truth within reality by between the insights of a single person. The stress inside the envisioned a better world. Sometimes in mood like dreaming the poem are inviting as they follow them. Sometimes in happy mood telling about love and romance, and sometimes in a melancholic mood, but always with awareness. They invite us to reflect on our part in life. A book that gives readers the opportunity to take a beautiful journey of self-awareness and reflections. No attention the lowest of matters, but target of the mid-trap. Thank you, writers and international nation, for making this journey together across the globe. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, dear George. Be well, stay blessed. A good recovery, speedy recovery. Καλή ανάρρωση και γρήγορα. Thank you so much for being here and for telling us these beautiful words about your latest book, which is a really wonderful thing to read, not only for older people, but also for younger generations, because it has teachings in there, teachings with love by experience. Μέσα από την εμπειρία έχει πολύ ωραία μηνύματα και για τους μικρούς και για τους μεγάλους.
Good luck σε όλους τους ποιητές.
Good luck to all poets from dear George. Yes.
For Festival Panorama 2024. Congratulations, Irene Doura Kavadia,
and us all.
Thank
you. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of us. Thank you.
And 2 years.
That's right. Thank you so much for everything that you said. Congratulations once again. A warm hug and speedy recovery. Καλή ανάρρωση, περαστικά. Υπέροχο το βιβλίο. Congratulations on this beautiful, beautiful gem. Thank you so much. May it go far and wide. Like all the books, it's also in Google Play Books, in Amazon.
Amazon
everywhere.
And Google Play
Yes, and
Books.
Google Play Books for whoever wishes to see that Steps of Life. Thank you so much. Bye, dear George. Bye. Thank you.
Namaste.
And now we go to Pantelis Hatzis and Elena Karabi. I think Pantelis is to talk first. Panteli μου, εσύ θα μιλήσεις πρώτος?
Η Έλενα.
Η Έλενα. Elena will talk first. Ladies first, because Pantelis is such a gentleman always. Καλώς την Έλενα. Hello.
Thank you. In the same place, we'll meet again, say a song in Greece. In the wonderful aura of the panorama, they meet again in the world of literature. With our writing as a legacy from the present and the future of our culture, and especially in the field of health, as well as with special respect for the human being. When grading our first children fairy tale entitled The Adventures of Roulis Nephroulis, and our second book, The Glossary of Hemodialysis, supporting people with kidney failure. Roulis Nephroulis.
Περίμενε. Έλενα, περίμενε. Wait. We have to see, να το δούμε ξανά. We have to see it again. I have to say something. Θέλω να πω κάτι. Δείξτε το πάλι, σε παρακαλώ, το εξώφυλλο. This is the fairy tale, The Adventures of Roulis, the Little Kidney, the fourth and the back. Elena did the drawings herself, the illustrations in all the book. Congratulations, Elena. And this is the second book, the Glossary of Dialysis. Show it again. Μπράβο. Δείξτε το μπροστά λίγο ακόμα.
International edition.
Ναι.
And coming soon, the Litsa, Lit Heart, and Lost Valves.
Elena and Pantelis are writing in support of children who face difficulties in their health. They face health issues, and they would love to give them hope and love for their future. And we're so indebted to them for this beautiful work they're doing to spread the light of hope and to give more life to these little children. Bravo, Elena και Panteli. It's so great what you do.
Well, I have to thank our president, Irene Doura, and well as the General Secretary, Irene Doura Kavadia, the Writer International Edition, the Family Writer Capital Foundation, the trust in our special writing and the support in this journey. From me and Pantelis Hatzis, thank you for everything. Congratulations and good luck to all.
Bravo, Elena. Thank you so much. Wonderfully said. Τα είπες υπέροχα. We thank you so much for this beautiful, beautiful words that you have offered to us and your work in general. Thank you. Kisses. And now we go to gentleman Pantelis Hatzis, the co-writer, the co-author of these two beautiful books in partnership with Elena. Please, Pantelis.
Στα ίδια μέρη θα ξαναβρεθούμε, λέει ένα τραγούδι στην Ελλάδα. Μέσα στην υπέροχη άβρα του πανοράματος ξανασυναντιόμαστε λοιπόν στον υπέροχο κόσμο της λογοτεχνίας. Με τη γραφή μας ως παρακαταθήκη για το παρόν και το μέλλον του πολιτισμού μας και ειδικά το χώρο της υγείας, καθώς με ιδιαίτερο σεβασμό στον άνθρωπο δημιουργήσαμε το πρώτο μας παιδικό παραμύθι με τίτλο «Οι περιπέτειες του Ρούλι Νεφρούλη» και το δεύτερο βιβλίο μας, το «Γλωσσάρι της αιμοκάθαρσης», στηρίζοντας ανθρώπους με νευρική ανεπάρκεια. Οφείλουμε να ευχαριστήσουμε τον πρόεδρό μας, Prof Nambiar, καθώς και τη Γενική Γραμματέα Irene Doura Kavadia, για την εμπιστοσύνη στην ιδιαίτερη γραφή μας και τη στήριξη σε αυτό το ταξίδι μέσω των εκδόσεων Writers International Edition. Καλή επιτυχία σε όλους.
Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Thank you so much, dear Pantelis, for being with us in everything that we do. You also are a really special and integral part of us as being the directors of Communications and Marketing Department, and we're so happy that you are there with us in this beautiful journey. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. I think everybody has talked today. So bottom line, words ignite the spark. And this spark is passed on from the one to the other. Really, what a wonderful meet this has been today, full of profound meanings, crisp verses, and thought-provoking mottos. Literature unites us all, giving us wings to fly across all borders, and we, with you, together, are the proof. Your inspiring prompts through literature towards highlighting the significance of the mighty values of humanity are indeed unique and spark-igniting. So much in alignment with the vision and mission of the Writers' Capital International Foundation. We are happy and proud that your voice has been heard in more than 80 countries across the globe, along with messages that you wish to convey towards a better future for us all. In this year, we're also embarking on an exciting endeavor, the establishment of Lovedale, the headquarters of the Writers' Capital International Foundation, situated in the culturally rich city of Mysore, India. And at this point, I would like to invite Vasiliki Dragouni, our editor of Writers Edition magazine, to deliver the vote of thanks. Vasiliki, dear Vicky, the dance for the vote of thanks.
Yes, of course. Lovedale is not just a building. It is a visionary project designed to provide a haven for our members, a place to pause, recharge, and reconnect with their essence. Regardless of nationality, class, or religion, Lovedale aims to be a unifying space for everyone. Furthermore, Lovedale envisions various community projects, including an old age home, orphanage, and initiatives aimed at uplifting society. Your support, whether moral or otherwise, is crucial for the success of these ventures. Together, we can make a significant difference in the lives of those in need. We wholeheartedly thank our home, the Writers' Capital Foundation, for bridging cultures and uniting nations, bringing us all close under the same umbrella. We also thank the Writers' International Edition for breaking out our books and making our dream come true as our writings transcend all borders. Thank you, President and Chairman Professor Irene Nambiar and Secretary General Professor Irene Doura Kavadia for all your efforts towards this end. Special thanks to Chief Human Resources Officer Johanna Devadayavu and Chief Guest Panorama Director India, Dr. Ramakrishna Perugu. Congratulations to all fellow authors. Success always.
Thank you so much, dear Vasiliki. Really, success is always with us because we love being with you, authors together with authors, making the difference. And this is what really makes us stand out as a publishing house. Thank you so much. Everyone, please continue conveying the mighty values of humanity. We thank each one of you, esteemed invitees, for being a major part of this beautiful event with your magnificent literary works. We also thank our viewers from across the world for watching us. Before parting with you, we call you all to join us in Writers' Capital Foundation embracing the massive social change. Become a proud member and let us all join hands and forces for a better future for us all, especially for the younger generations. Goodbye, everyone. We promise to unite ourselves in the realm of literature and Writers' Edition Publishing House once again real soon. With more books and more beautiful literary works.
Μπορώ να τονίσω κάτι.
Say something, George, if you want to say. Yes, please.
Θέλω να πω ότι... Καθάρισε λίγο. Βλέπω ότι έτσι, με πολύ χαρά και συγκίνηση ότι το φετινό φεστιβάλ σε σχέση με το 2023 είναι πολύ ανεβασμένο σε ποιοτική, θα έλεγα μια ποιοτική αναβάθμιση, η οποία αυτή προσδοκώ, βλέπω δηλαδή ότι θα έρθουν κι άλλοι αξιόλογοι συγγραφείς και ποιητές, και αυτό είναι μια προσπάθεια όλων των ανθρώπων δηλαδή, της λογοτεχνίας, να μην επικεντρώνουν μόνο ας πούμε, σε 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 πρόσωπα. Είναι όλοι μαζί μια ομάδα, γιατί όταν μια ομάδα δεν βαδίζει μπροστά, αρκεί φυσικά να έχει τον ηγέτη, έτσι. Ήταν και μια εκπομπή που έκανα στο ραδιόφωνο από 2 μέρες για τους ηγέτες και ηγέτες έχει αυτή η ομάδα. Και όταν ηγέτης οι λογοτέχνες, εντός εισαγωγικών, συσπηρώνονται πίσω από την ομάδα αυτού των ηγετών, το μέλλον είναι λαμπρό. Θέλει όμως προσπάθεια να κρατηθούμε στην κορυφή. Είναι δύσκολη η κορυφή.
Ευχαριστούμε πολύ, Γιώργο. Πραγματικά σπουδαία τα διδάγματα. Thank you so much, dear George. George said that this year's festival has surpassed all expectations, and we are really, really happy for that. That's why we have extended it to 50 days. This is true. And maybe next year, I don't know, it will need 2 months and maybe more. I'm not sure about that. Too many people coming, and we are awfully proud for this endeavor and this feat, actually. After the world records, now this. Thank you so much for your beautiful intervention. That was it today. I'm so happy we met. And please, if somebody wants to say something, please do. Η Βούλα κάτι θέλει.
Yes, I want to say something.
Yes, come on, Voula.
Yes, I want to say many congratulations to Elena and Pantelis, because it was a light for all of us. They say to us that the gift of health is the biggest in our life. Respect to the Pantelis and Elena. Thank you so much, Pantelis. Thank you, Elena. And maybe the book maybe must be translated in another language because it's a special book. Thank you. Thank you, Pantelis. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Irene.
Thank you, Voula. Thank you, Voula. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Really, really impressive. And we have been talking about that. I also want to congratulate once again for the two beautiful book releases, Cactus Blooms by Dr. Mini John Alani and Musing by a Riverbank by Dr. Chatterjee Attrayee. Thank you so much for these two beautiful gems as well. Congratulations to everybody, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us. I don't know if Manos Melissourgakis can hear. Mano, ακούς? You have been trying to enter many times. I don't know if it is possible to hear. I think the connection is really unstable there. We did our best. And we will meet again. Don't you worry. We will meet again to talk about our books and perhaps latest releases. Thank you so much for being with us. A warm embrace from Athens, Greece to the whole world. Kisses. And Sister Johanna, thank you so much for being with us. After such a long time, it's been a bliss. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. It's been a real pleasure. A real pleasure. Goodbye. Goodbye to all.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye,
you
everyone.
very much.
Yes. Lovely.